London, the 29th of July 2005. It's shortly before 10 p.m. and 28-year-old Richard Whelan sits on the top deck of the number 43 bus. His girlfriend Kerry sits next to him and squeezes his hand as Richard becomes lost in thought. 23 days before, Kieran Cassidy, Richard's best friend, was one of 52 people blown up on the London Underground by Islamic terrorists. The silence is soon broken when the couple realise, sitting a few chairs behind them, is a man throwing chips at other passengers. He's laughing as the top deck of the bus starts to empty with people. As Richard and Kerry sit watching the man in the reflection of the bus window, a handful of chips hit Kerry on the back of the head. Richard was then attacked after a brief exchange of words and stabbed 7 times. As he chased the man down the steps of the bus, Richard collapses and dies. He had been knifed through the heart. On the 5th of August 2005, police arrested 23-year-old Anthony Joseph in Walton-on-Thames. During his trial, Joseph claimed to be suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. The prosecution argued this was dreamed up nonsense as a defence while on remand in prison. After a second jury failed to reach a decision on Joseph's state of mind, the prosecution agreed to accept his guilty plea to manslaughter. Anthony Joseph was remanded to Broadmoor Maximum Security Hospital with no time limits. Mr. Whelan's sister said, "We are obviously very disappointed with the verdict. Richard made the mistake of judging another man by his own standards and paid for it with his life. We feel that the defence of diminished responsibility as a defence for the undefendable, with so much evidence showing that Joseph was an angry and vindictive man." After the case at the Old Bailey in London, it emerged that Joseph had been released from a Young Offenders Institute in Manchester hours before the attack, after charges of abduction and unlawful sex with a 15-year-old were dropped.